welcome to I don't know what episode of the podcast.
Five.
Five?
This is number 5, I think.
All right,
Yeah.
It's 5. We're doing something different. We're doing something new. We're gonna be doing a tier list because Nintendo doesn't have anything anyways. Do a Mario games tier list
Yeah.
just because to begin off the series.
Yeah, we'll probably just be doing a bunch of like miscellaneous kind of stuff like this. Like we'll do some tier lists and whatever we can think of
Yeah.
during weeks where there's like no new Nintendo news. So we're kind of just,
We
you know,
could talk
there's not much
about
that's been
Skyward
announced.
Sword. We could talk about Skyward Sword, but the only one who got it. So you could just go look at my channel.
Yeah,
I'll have a review up soon.
I
Probably.
just
Yeah,
didn't
just
want to
about
block
buying that game.
It's a good
I
game.
didn't want to buy
It's
it.
a really good game.
I'm not the biggest fan of Skyward Sword to begin with, which is funny because I only played like 1 hour of it and didn't really
Yeah.
like a lot of what I played. And and it's like an HD remake, yet I barely noticed any difference in the graphics.
I feel like I notice a lot. It's mostly like Fee doesn't interrupt you as much, which instantly makes the game like 50 times better. Also, we
Alright.
got rid of motion controls, so that instantly makes the game like 30 times better.
Yeah, that's like the only, in my opinion, that's the only like really like very nice thing they added. Everything else
Oh
is
no,
kind of just, like,
no. If you've
minimal.
played Skyward Sword, you know getting rid of Fee is a huge good thing that they did. Like, oh my god. Okay. Yeah, it was bad. And 60 frames per second is so much easier if you want to use motion controls.
I don't know.
Why was the
They-
Wii game
it's
not
not.
on
It
60
doesn't
FPS?
justify me buying the game twice.
You already have Skyward
Was the
Sword.
Wii game not?
I
Was
do
the
own
Wii
it, yeah.
game not in 60 FPS?
No, there's not a single 3D Zelda except for Skyward Sword 3 HD that's in 60.
Well then.
It's the first 3D Zelda. 60. Anyways, we're gonna do a tier list. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so first
Yeah,
off,
throw.
does not count. We're not gonna. Mario Maker doesn't count because we're just doing mainline Mario games. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. 'Cause Mario Maker could be an S tier or it could be a D tier, depending upon what kind of level you're playing.
Yeah.
For me, I'd put it like in C tier because the majority of the levels I play are pretty trash, but
I don't
yeah,
know.
you occasionally find
We're not
some
ranking
good
it.
stuff.
But if I would to
Yeah,
rank it,
it's-
I would put it around B or A, but it doesn't count.
I'd put it in the B tier. But anyway.
Super Mario Run either doesn't count or it's or it's hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking sure.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so we're done with the ones that don't matter. So
Okay.
so it's just Super Mario Land. Did any of you play it?
No.
I have not played Super Mario Land. That's like the one Mario game I haven't played.
I haven't played it either. So I'm gonna just put it
Putting
in
it-
doesn't count, just because we haven't played it.
Yeah.
If we haven't
What a great
played
way
it,
to
then
start off.
well, I'm just going in order of what's here. It's not my fault that they added like the
Yeah,
most
I
obscure
know, but still,
Mario
what a
game.
great way
at the
to
beginning.
start.
New Super Mario Bros. DS.
Okay, now here's the first
Oh.
one. We can actually have some
Here's
discussion.
the first action. So the thing about New Super Mario Bros. I kind of hate the games, but since this is the first one, it's the one that will get all the credit for what the games did right. I'd put it in either C or B. It's hard for me to decide actually. I'll put
Really?
B. I'll say B.
I'd put it in A.
I put it in B.
I'd put it in A tier.
So here's the thing we gotta take into consideration with New Super Mario Bros. They had a really cool like multiplayer, you know, with the local multiplayer with Mario versus Luigi. Like you guys gotta admit
yes.
that it was really
Okay, but
it was really
but
unique.
we're ranking these Mario
Like-
games compared to each other Mario game. Like if we're
Yeah.
ranking every Mario
Yeah.
game based off of if they're a good game, all of these or most of all of these would be A or S.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. That is true because then it would just be boring. You know, we would put them
Huh.
on A tier. But anyway, as I was saying, they had a really good multiplayer. I really like the new power-ups. I didn't really like the Mega Mushroom that much, but I really liked the Blue Shell power-up because it kind of made the game, you could basically fly through levels, and I found that really fun.
But then the mini mushroom power-up was stupid.
Yeah, the Blue Shell was cool. Mega Mushroom was whatever. I didn't really care for the mini mushroom.
Yeah.
The levels were fine. Everything. It's a fun game. Me personally, I would put it in a C tier, but because they have the multiplayer that's really good, and they also got those mini games too, that were on the Mario 64 and the DS. I think for me, it's definitely B tier.
Me, I'm either
I'm putting it in B
between
for me.
I'm going between A or B because
either one we're putting it B.
I'd probably say B because I feel like it's kind of like a nostalgic thing with that game because that was the first. Yeah. That's actually the first DS game I ever owned.
Well,
I got it for my birthday alongside my DS.
Yeah, it's a good game, and I hate the new Super Mario Bros. Series. It's just that everything I like about it, I'm just gonna credit it to this because it's the first one. It's the first game. Bros. It's the first game in the series, which means it's the one that did all the ideas, because every other game is basically the same.
I don't hate the new Super Mario Bros. Series. I feel like a lot of us can agree that the series definitely overstayed its welcome.
I would have been fine with 2 games, DS and Wii. Anyways, we're putting it in B tier.
We'll get to Wii. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Super Mario World. I actually never beat this game, so but based off of what I've played, I put it in an A.
Oh yeah, it basically pioneered what 2D Mario is. All the levels are so fun, and especially those final levels in the special world or whatever it was. Dude, those levels were super challenging.
Star Road, yeah.
I never actually beat the game, but I've put a decent amount of time into it where I could say it's a really good game.
I beat the game on an emulator, while playing in school my junior year. I literally played it in a lot of my classes and beat the whole game.
The teacher's what are you doing? And I'm playing Super Mario.
Although the teacher actually recognized what game I was playing, he said he has nostalgia for that game.
Good. What kind? He was like, "What is that? Is that Sonic?"
No, dude. That teacher knew what was up. He knows his games. Yeah, Super Mario World. I'm torn between what's your tier for it? Because I'm probably going with A tier for this.
I'm putting A. I don't find it in S tier.
If we're comparing it to every game that's ever existed, easy S tier. But we're comparing it to all the Mario games, and there's some pretty heavy hitters in here. So I'd put it in a solid A tier.
Yeah, I'd put it in A tier.
Oh yeah.
It's good, but also I haven't beat it, so I can't give that much of an opinion.
Also, I'm not the biggest fan of the physics in that game. They're kind of a bit tight rather than looser and more floatier. I prefer my Mario controls.
Yeah.
But still, pretty good game. That's just kind of
so I'm gonna get this over with in 3 seconds. So S tier.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't need any more discussion.
Okay. Should we just discuss it? Should we just discuss it just for the sake of the
The amount of new creative ideas that were brought into this game, dude. This was probably the most hype I've ever been for any Switch game or any game. Period.
I disagree with that, kind of, only because Breath of the Wild exists, but I know where you come from, because it was amazing.
Well, the thing is I didn't even really like Zelda. I didn't even like Zelda that much before.
Compared to me, where Skyward Sword was my first game I've ever played, and I grew up on Zelda.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna say Super Mario Odyssey, in my personal opinion, is my favorite game. It's my favorite game on the Switch. Like Mark's, I can't think of a time that Mario Odyssey, the hype I had for that game was probably the most hyped I've ever been for a game since Smash 4. Back in 2013 to 14. The capture abilities, the unique kingdoms. Guys, and what made it so great is that after like years of just grass and like forest and desert, it's like they gave us creative environments.
The best thing about this game is that it came out after New Super Mario Bros. Where we're all used to the same ass shit. And it was an amazing game. It's like
so much soul was poured.
It was an amazing game. I felt pure joy playing this game, and I played it over.
Also, Jump Up Superstar.
Great song.
Jump Up
great
Superstar.
Song.
Probably one of the only times I ever like stopped what I was doing in the middle of the game just so I could sing through the whole song as Pauline was like at the top of the tower in my first playthrough. I just put down my controller and just started singing Jump Up Superstar when I got there.
Yeah. One thing though, 100%ing this game is bad. It's bad. Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
100%ing Odyssey was not a game meant for 100% completion.
Oh yeah, 100% is repetitive, but basically everything leading up to that was just so good. I'm willing to tolerate the bullshit.
Yeah, I mean they don't require you to 100% the game. In order to get all the game's content, you just need 500 moons to get the darker side.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's okay. Well, Mario 3D World. I'm gonna have. Okay, hold on. I'll listen to what you guys where you want to rank it.
So we're just doing 3D World and not 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, right?
No. Well, hold on. No, let's just do 3D World. Yeah. Bowser's Fury isn't on this, but if I were to rank Bowser's Fury, I'd put it at A.
Yeah, if it was 3D World, Bowser's Fury like on its own would probably be an A tier for me too.
Yeah.
But anyway, just 3D World. So, it was definitely one of the more tame 3D Mario games for sure. I mean, heck, you were competing against 64 Galaxy here, But
64 is pretty tame.
The levels are basic. They're very linear, but it doesn't mean it's not fun. Like just because the levels, they're linear and very basic, it was still a very enjoyable time. And unlike Super Mario Odyssey, it was a super fun game to 100%. Not including getting all the clears with all the characters. I'm talking about getting all the stars.
Getting all the stars and stamps.
Here's the thing with 3D World. It's kind of like what you said. It's not like entirely like blowing you away with new ideas. If I wanted to compare 3D World to something, I'd kind of compare it to just water. It's pretty basic. You can just with water, you can just chug water for as long as possible or something. That's kind of how I feel about 3D World. You can just sit down, play through the game in a few hours and just have a good time with it.
Yeah. Okay, so where would you rank it, Marks?
For me, definitely it would be. I'm kind of torn between B or A.
Alright.
Because you gotta admit, I mean, again, the gameplay, it's pretty basic, but it's very, very fun and super replayable.
I'd probably say B, because some of the games coming up, I mean, I'd probably say B, because there are some games that to me are just better.
Yeah, well, we're comparing this to other Mario games.
Yeah, I know. I still stand somewhere between B or A, looking at everything else in the list.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm torn between C and B. Because, I don't know. 3D World was just a Mario game. And now thinking about it more, I would probably put Mario Bros. At C. But Super Mario Bros. But I don't know. 3D World just was kind of just Mario. It was just a Mario game. It hurt more that there was no actual 3D Mario game on the Wii U when it came out, and it didn't have anything memorable. I didn't remember any of the bosses except for the snake dude. The Bowser fight is horrendous.
Yeah, but I mean, the game. I mean, I'm kind of taking it for what it is. I'm not blaming it for not being this huge.
No, even taking it for what it is, I think it's more basic than other Mario games on this list.
Yeah, I mean, even though the game's basic, I still found a lot of enjoyment out of it. If I were to pick to either replay through Odyssey or 3D World, I would probably pick 3D World because it's a lot easier to pick up and just start playing.
I play Odyssey because it's very short and it's way more fun.
There's another thing, like the replay value, like after beating the game, the replay value after beating like the final boss is still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's another thing. You get like 3 bonus worlds. I mean, Champions Road can go die in a fire as well as the final mystery house. But
yeah, those are really hard.
Yeah.
I would say, I don't know, I'd probably put it in B and move New Super Mario Bros. To C, but that wouldn't do anything to it anyways. But that would be my own opinion.
I think I'd probably put it in B.
Yeah, okay.
For me, I'd put it in B.
I'd put it in B.
I think.
If it was me, I would move this down, but we still have the consensus. New Super Mario Bros. U. Bro, that's a heavy D or C.
That's a C tier.
That's a heavy
like
D or C.
Me, that's D tier because
That's
it's
a
kind of
D for
like
me. I don't know. I'm
it's
trying to
more
think
of the same. It's more of the same for like the 4th time.
Yeah,
it's the 4th time.
The
we're playing
worst
the same game.
Yeah, the worst part is how it's the same thing over and over again, and it's the exact same levels. It's just
it's not the
uninspired and
worst.
boring. Yeah, but it's not. It's just a bad game.
Yeah,
I mean,
strip
Mario
away,
Bros. Game.
strip away like all the games that came before it, and you're left with it's a decent, it's a solid game. But again, it's just there's nothing that really just makes it stand out.
It's just uninspired, and it's like 4 games in, and they haven't done anything. Like you have to at least see like it has games before it that did the exact same thing.
We'll say this though, it's not the worst New Super Mario Bros. Game. I mean, we'll get to that one when we get to that one, but
yeah.
To me, this is like the third best of the New Super Mario Bros. Games. I mean, challenge mode is really kind of the only unique idea it had. Other than that, it's not.
Oh
much.
yeah, there was that.
And challenge mode was pretty fun, but like it's not like the core
It's not
part
gonna
of the
save
game.
it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna save it from
It's
like D tier.
For me, I'd put it in D tier.
For me,
I
it's
would
D tier.
I would put it in C, but
It's
I mean,
just
if you guys
not.
put it in D tier, you
I
can.
don't know. I would never ever consciously choose to play this game ever again. And that's why I would put it in D. All right, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the only other one that had a reason to exist.
This is the best of the New Super Mario Bros. Games, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd still put it in B.
Yeah,
but
I would say, yeah, for the most part.
I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, we know we like to shit on the Koopalings nowadays, but back then it was actually really cool to have them in the game, and it was also like the first like home console 2D Mario game in like nearly 20 years at the time when it came out, so...
Yeah.
And it actually didn't...
I put it in C, by the way. I don't know. I just don't care about the New Super Mario Bros. Games at all.
You say you put New Super Mario Bros. Wii in C tier?
Yeah, I would.
Really? Worse than the DS game?
No,
I would put it in
remember.
D
No,
tier.
remember I
At
said
that-
no.
I would
Remember
put
I
it-
said I changed my New Super Mario Bros. To C tier. Every New Super Mario Bros. Related is C or D for me.
I think...
I disagree. I think DS and Wii would be B tier, and then the like 2 and Wii U are lower.
I know this won't change if you both say B, so I'm just gonna say it now. I just don't like the games. I don't have fun with them.
I mean, it's kind of another New Super Mario Bros. Wii is also kind of another big like nostalgia game for me because it was also one of my first Wii games. I bought a Wii.
Yeah, I mean, nostalgia aside, it is solid. I mean, for what it was so cool seeing the Koopalings like in HD, and they had the extra world as well. Even though getting all the Star Coins.
I don't think the Wii is HD.
It was widescreen though.
It
it's
was
not
yeah.
HD.
Well,
Imagine
okay,
the
yeah.
Wii not being HD, man. The fuck?
I mean, No games on the Wii took advantage of the graphics. Good God,
Well, I
no.
guess
No,
I
because the
shouldn't say
Wii was
high
literally
definition.
just a GameCube with motion controls.
I guess I should have said higher definition and not high definition.
Yeah. And New Super Mario Bros. Wii also has the best final boss of any game in the series.
In the 2D ones, right?
In the New Super Mario Bros. In the New Super Mario Bros. Series has the best final boss.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, none of them were super memorable, but I mean, the only one I really remember vividly is the Wii one with the giant Bowser. So I guess I would agree with you on that.
I kind
Mario
of
Bros.
remember
New
that.
Super Mario, because like New Super Mario Bros. 2 and New Super Mario Bros. U both did the giant Bowser thing as well. But here's the thing: in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I was actually really shocked. Like, it was not expecting that. But it happened in that one. While in 2 and in U, I knew it was coming, so that kind of like defeated. It's kind of just like, bruh.
Yeah, who cares?
Like, yeah, who gives a fuck? So yeah,
I don't.
to me, New Super Mario Bros. Wii is B tier.
Yeah, B tier for me too.
Damn, Mario's New Super Mario Bros. Series. Okay, well, at least we're done with that for a bit. Galaxy 2. Alright.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
very, very good. And yes, I think Galaxy 2 is better than Galaxy 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for me,
I think
it's like probably either high A or
I'm putting
like low.
I'm saying Galaxy 2S just because it's the best Galaxy game and it's my second favorite Mario game. I think it is
For me,
deserving of S.
For me, Mario Galaxy 2 is S because to me it's better than Galaxy 1. I know Galaxy 1 kind of was like the first to do it, but Galaxy 2, even though it kind of dropped the ball a bit with the with it not acknowledging the first game ever happening, I think gameplay wise, level design wise,
Everything.
It's better.
The thing is,
It's
the story
better than,
doesn't matter in a Mario game.
Exactly,
So I don't really
which
care.
is why I don't think. That's why I don't think it was that big of a deal that it didn't acknowledge Galaxy 1 happening, and also the replay value is way better in Galaxy. Well, not the post game content
Yeah,
is
green
way
stars.
better in Galaxy 2 than it is in Galaxy 1 with the green stars and the bonus world and the perfect run.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Levels.
better than Galaxy 1. It's just got better level
Yeah,
design.
I agree.
I think it's slightly harder than Galaxy 1. Not by much, but
I mean, it's not a
Oh
hard
yeah,
game.
because of the Grandmaster Galaxy.
no, not even the special
Yeah.
world. I feel like it's even harder in its main stages than Galaxy 1.
I don't know. Galaxy 1 and 2 are pretty
know.
easy games.
I know they're pretty
Removing
easy game,
Grandmaster.
but I played them pretty close to each other because I played Galaxy 2 before 3D All Stars came out, and I felt like it was harder. I don't know. Maybe it's because I had maybe it's 'cause I had button controls in Galaxy 1.
After I 100%ed Galaxy on 3D All Stars, I played Galaxy 2, not to 100%, just to play the base game. But I'm gonna be honest, I think I had more fun with Galaxy 2 than I did with 1.
Yeah, I did too.
Imagine if Galaxy 2 was in 3D All Stars and then you could play the game with button controls.
God,
but that
man.
would just be too perfect.
It would.
That would just be too good of a deal.
Galaxy 1. It's hard for me to decide between an S or an A. But I'd probably.
This one-
go S again.
I'd probably-
I might go S again.
The thing is, I don't know.
I would go S again. If we're putting Galaxy 2
Yeah.
in S, it just feels wrong.
I would
to not
say,
put Galaxy
yeah.
1.
That would make sense. It would make sense. Galaxy 2 is better.
Because again,
Basically
you gotta
everything-
put it into its time, like context. Like it was so creative when it was like
Yeah.
it was such a big deal when it came out. There's so many risks and stuff that came with putting it out. I mean, I wouldn't say risks, but like it was super complicated to get the planets and gravity and stuff, and they had to really try hard on that, and it really paid off because made for a really unique experience.
It's
And not to
actually the one
mention, oh my god, don't even get me started on the score. Mario Galaxy has the best score of any Mario game, period.
Yeah.
Oh,
it does.
yeah.
It was beautiful.
Galaxy score's beautiful. Okay, well, Sunshine.
Yeah, I don't really...
This is very
Yeah, honestly, before we say Sunshine, basically everything I said to Galaxy 2 applies to Galaxy 1 as well, because they're both very
Yeah.
similar games.
The thing is, Galaxy 2 is basically just DLC. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
So
Well, it was intended to be
it makes
DLC,
sense
to
to
be
put them
fair.
the same. Sunshine. I sort of kind of have a bias for this game, mostly because it's the game I speedrun. But
Yep, and you missed 230 by 6 minutes.
okay, yeah. Anyways, I'd still say
Sunshine is very interesting, just because it's very unique
people that
compared
hate
to.
this
Well, I
game
mean,
are
like
gonna love
all
it.
the 3D Mario's are unique, but this game's like especially like
I mean,
like what the heck? What is
personally,
Mario anymore?
I love that the
What's
entire thing
funny
is
is that
beach
back in
themed
2000
or like vacation themed. I thought it really
Also,
had,
what's
like,
funny
an
is that-
aesthetic.
Back in 2002, people actually criticized the game for being too different, and if only if those people knew back then that we would get 4 2D Mario games that all look and play exactly the same.
Yeah. Oh no, Sunshine definitely could have had a lot more time in the oven. Definitely, and you can find that out easily by just looking at the speedrun.
Well, yeah,
So many
because even the
glitches and
developers
shit.
admitted that it was rushed and the content
yeah.
was cut.
I mean, I probably like this game 100 times more just because I can skip all of Gelato Beach. I can just get past all of that, and that makes the game better. I'd put it in A because I enjoy it more than 3D World and New Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
yeah.
It's definitely not S tier. Sorry, but
Well,
No,
for me,
like-
it's-
And looking at the
Okay.
other games in that tier, like no.
it's not.
also,
Cool.
some of the levels are completely glitchy and a son of a bitch, and
Yeah, the sandbird. Ooh.
and the 100%ing the game is worse than Odyssey. It's the worst 100% progression of any
Yeah.
3D Mario game.
Oh, Sunshine. Yeah, for the sandbird, the sandbird isn't one big model. Each block of sand is its individual model with an individual hitbox.
Which is why it's so easy
Or
to, like,
collision box.
slowly slide off the bird.
Yeah, I know, it's really bad. Anyways, I'd still say it's A tier. Just because I love the aesthetic, like how it's connected. You can see other levels just looking out in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Super Mario Bros. 2.
I mean, yeah, this is what we got because we were we were pussies and didn't get the real Mario 2.
Yeah.
And this game, I mean,
it kind of
yeah,
sucks. I don't know
yeah,
what to say.
it's. I mean, would I put it on the same level as New Super Mario Bros. U? No.
I don't know.
I think it is better than that. I would put it as in a C tier for me.
I put it as D. I just did not like the game at all.
For me, this game is C. To me, this game is C tier because here's the thing: we may not have gotten the real Super Mario Bros. 2, but I actually think this game is better than the one that Japan
Yeah.
got.
Yep, I
Really?
agree.
Damn. Well, okay.
I
guess
thought
that's a C.
picking up and throwing part of the
Oh,
gameplay. I actually
I found the
thought
game
that was
We'll
a
talk
good
about
idea.
we'll talk about the last levels when we get to it, but in my opinion, I agree with Matty. I liked the one we got more than the lost levels or the Japanese Mario 2.
Yes, we know it's not a Mario game. They just like
Yeah, I know.
retextured the characters from a Japanese NES game and just said it was a Mario game.
I guess
So to
it's
me,
C tier. Next up, the original Mario Bros. I'm saying this is C tier. I'm sorry.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm saying C tier too for this. I mean, yeah, it's the first one, whoop-de-doo, but
Like,
like,
it doesn't hold up
take
at all.
away that it's the first one, and what are you left with?
A game I don't ever replay.
It was a pioneer, and also the speedrunning community for this game. I'll give the game this. I like this game's speedrunning community.
I know
Yeah, they
have,
we're almost
like
close.
perfected the game.
it's milliseconds of
Yeah.
differences now.
Yeah, literally, like a lot of the stuff that's preventing the game from reaching its absolute limit is like small stuff that's task only.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a mutual agreement. It's a C tier.
It's a C for me.
Lost Levels. I put this as C.
That-
I loved playing this game, even though I didn't fully beat it.
I hate that game. I
I-
hate the Lost Level.
Why?
Dude, it's bullshit, dude.
No, I love it.
I don't. It's just not fun.
I found it was pretty fun, but I'm guessing you guys are putting this in D.
I mean,
absolutely.
for me, it's somewhere between. If there was a C minus, I would put it there. But I mean, if Matty's saying D, then I guess we'll go with that.
The thing, this game is literally like Kaizo Mario before Kaizo Mario even existed.
No, it's just it's just they're just like, okay, what's the idea for? All right, guys, we got to make a sequel for our Mario game. What should we reward everyone for buying the first one, who's now buying the second one? Well, let's make them fucking rage, and make them have a really painful experience.
That was fun. It was
And
fun.
also, in order to get the special worlds in the game, make them beat the game 8 times.
Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah. Anyway, should we move on? Mario Bros. 2. So I think we're all thinking D
worst.
tier, but I have a proposition. Okay.
Fucking trash.
But
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that low. I mean,
I
this is
would.
my least favorite this is my least favorite New Super Mario Bros. Game. It's like this is the one that honestly didn't need to happen the most, and also minor thing.
That's
It says it's
cool.
the second New Super Mario Bros. Game,
It's
but
not.
it's the third.
Yeah.
It's the
third
second
game.
portable
yeah,
one.
they don't know how to count.
Okay, well the thing is, I
Yeah,
already hate the new Super Mario Bros. Game. So what do you get when you mix the worst new Super Mario Bros. Game with me?
It's like Nintendo
Yeah.
needs to go back to grade
Uh,
school. They don't know
it's
how to
bad.
count.
I don't know. What would you guys say then?
The
Yeah,
coin.
I mean, no, I would say it's D or fucking trash. I'm like right in the middle.
My vote is trash. Game's straight up bad. I would probably rather play Super Mario Run.
Really? Honestly, I don't like Super Mario.
No,
I would not.
I would not, but I
Super
just.
Mario Run over.
But they're both so bad that I don't care.
And also, guys, if you ever watch this, don't go for 1,000,000 coins. It's not worth it.
Hold on, I'm gonna do yeah, the reward's literally nothing.
Yeah, I
Screen.
did that. Find out that all I got was a different title screen. I just felt like I just wasted my life. Like I could have went out and gotten a job, gone kissed a girl, do something.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
I chose to do that.
Yeah. It was a bad decision on your part.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I didn't have a life back then. So.
Yeah, same. More 3D Land.
A 3D game on a handheld at the time was pretty cool. Like, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but you could just play Super Mario 64 DS.
Ew, I don't want to play that.
Yeah.
I'm very conflicted about this game.
For me, it's
To
it's C or B.
Same here. I'm leaning more towards C than I am.
It's
I'm
just
gonna-
3D World, but worse.
It's 3D World, but even less inspired. I don't know how you do that. Oh, actually, I do know. At least the Circus World is
It's actually the
somewhat
one.
inspired in 3D.
It's the one 3DS game that I actually did enjoy playing in 3D, because for most other games I just turned the slider off. But
Oh, I did that for this game too, because when I first played it, I'm not gonna position my face perfectly just so I can see the 3D effect.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it took them until 2015 to fix that problem.
Yeah.
yeah,
That
'cause
time,
it gives you
nobody cared.
migraine.
Yep.
Nobody cared when the 3DS launched.
And there was the new 2DS XL, and they just removed it entirely.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yep, we know you guys don't give a shit."
It must be awkward playing Kid Icarus Uprising on a 2DS because there's like a line. It was like crank up that slider to see the 3D effect in Kid Icarus Uprising. I'm like, all right. What if I have a 2DS? It's awkward. Oops. Also just kills the world building. Like, really? You're gonna have a goddess tell me to crank that 3D slider up? Thank you. Anyways, C tier, right? Is that what we're seeing?
Yeah,
C tier. Yeah, I'd say C tier. It's him, but it's 3D World, but worse. I'd say it's
Super
better.
Mario 3. I'd put this in A tier. This is the
Yeah,
this is the 2D Mario I grew up with.
Really?
Yep. For some reason we had an NES and the only game we had was a Super Mario 3 and Duck Hunt.
Wow.
So this was the 2D Mario game I grew up with. And it's amazing.
Yeah, for an A, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I lean more towards B tier with this game.
Well, your opinion doesn't matter.
We will be killing you shortly.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. You guys can put it in A tier, but I will say this: like with Super Mario, like the original Super Mario Bros., I actually do like the speedrunning scene of Super Mario Bros. 3.
I haven't seen much
I
of
like
the speedrunning scene.
One of the guys who, like Mitch Flower Power, who's like the world record holder in nearly every category, literally went on the Stephen Colbert show
Nice.
and like played the game on live TV.
I'm just gonna ignore that name you just said.
Mitch Flower Power.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, you don't like Mitch Flower Power?
No, just the last part of that name.
Yeah, the last two
The
parts
last-
of that.
Flower, if you ever see this,
Everybody.
Flower, if you ever see this, you're like a meme in our server, like Bruh Movie and Megumi 678.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, it's time to have the controversial opinions. 64. Some people's childhood. We're about to say.
Wasn't my childhood, so I don't have any
Yeah,
bias.
me neither.
This game is horrible now to play.
It hasn't aged
Horrible.
well.
I can't
The
even
game
play. I can't even beat it. I can't even beat it, let alone get all the stars.
I got all the stars just for the sake of getting all the stars in 3D
Yeah, I got
All Stars.
No, the game.
Yeah,
no,
I got all the
is-
stars.
The
I
game
mean,
is way too painful to do that.
the game can be kind of clunky. I mean, the game is pretty clunky, but like, no, like even for me, like, I could get used to the controls, and it does control pretty, all right. If once you get used to the controls, for me, it's definitely an A tier for me.
The thing is,
I wouldn't
like,
put it in the S tier because I didn't have as fun as I did with like those other games
me-
in the S tier, but it was still very fun.
For me, it's definitely not an S tier, but it's definitely not a C tier. So I gotta decide here because one, I could see where because the game is good. There's a lot of good things about Mario 64. I just it's
Is
so
Mar-
hard to play right now. Like the camera
Mario-
actually is. I feel like the camera's gonna
Yeah, the camera's
break into
bad.
my room and kill me in my sleep. Like,
Just-
like really.
I don't think Mario 64 is on the same level as the Super Mario Bros. Wii, DS, and 3D World.
Yeah.
Like, I no way.
Super Mario
Yeah,
64.
like if we're including the DS version, I definitely put it in A.
I don't know. The DS version really doesn't do anything for me.
The DS version
In
is so
terms-
much better for me. I remember, like I played that game a lot. The DS Super Mario 64. It's probably why I'll put it in A.
64. Always respect Super Mario 64 for what it did, but I'll never really be able to like the game that much because it looks ugly. Yes, I know that was a sign of the times, but it looks ugly even for like mid 90s gaming standards.
I don't know.
The controls are really stiff, and like you guys said, the camera is absolutely abysmal.
I still put it in A just for the things it did in the actual game.
Yeah,
The thing is,
I
like,
think I
excluding 3D World, it's the 3D Mario it's the 3D Mario I would not play again. If you give me a choice between Odyssey, Galaxy 1 and 2, and Sunshine and 64, I would play all of them before 64.
Yeah, 64 would be like my last 3D Mario game of choice to like go back and play today.
Me too.
C. I'd put it in like C tier.
Whoa. That means, okay, does that mean we put it in B? Right in the middle?
You think New Super Mario Bros. Wii is better than Mario 64? Or no?
I mean, at least Mario 6. Okay, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe, yeah, honestly, just put it in, like, yeah, I guess just put it in B tier. My thing is what was revolutionary 20 years ago may not be may not be revolutionary today.
Yeah, you still gotta see what it did at the time.
I guess so.
It's not like it foresaw Odyssey happening like 20 years.
I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B, I guess.
Okay. Well, the final game was a game I don't think like any of us except for Matty has played.
I've played it. I haven't finished it though, and let's just say,
Where's it go?
Definitely made a Mario game. They definitely made a Mario game on the Game Boy. That's really all I gotta say about it.
All right, so I'm guessing you either put it here or here. Just put it here.
Honestly, yeah, I just put it in D tier. Nothing really sticks out about it because maybe that's because the only Game Boy that I did like have. The only way I had access to the game is on like my older cousin's Game Boy. His Game Boy sucks. So
Never played this game.
Yeah.
Never played any of the GBA, not GBA, just the Game Boy.
Yeah, neither have I.
All right, that's the tier list.
Yeah, we did.
So we have at the very bottom, the fucking trash games are Super Mario Run and New Super Mario Bros. 2. D is the Lost Levels and Super Mario Land, the golden coins. Was it like 8 golden coins or something? Or 6? I don't remember. New Super Mario Bros. U. C was Super Mario 3D Land, Mario Bros. And Mario Bros. 2. B is New Super Mario Bros. Wii and New Super Mario Bros. DS 3D World. A is Sunshine, Mario 3, Mario World, and 64. And S is Odyssey, Galaxy 1 and 2. It's a pretty solid list.
Yeah.
Those are the best games. The 3 best games.
I think it's a pretty good list.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's all we've really got. Next time, I think a really cool tier list we could do next time is like, what if we ranked all the Nintendo consoles, like consoles and handhelds?
All right.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
We should do that.
Decent
Maybe we'll do
idea.
that.
We should.
If there's no new news next week, that's what we'll do.
I want us to rank
Yeah,
Zelda
that's a
games,
good idea.
but don't think that.
I want to rank the Zelda game.
I don't think that would be fair. I'll just do that on my main.
I don't think me and Matty have like played all of them, or like.
I haven't played all of them. I haven't played Four Swords Adventures or Minish Cap.
I haven't
Oracles.
played haven't played either of the N64 games. I played Wind Waker and Wind Waker HD. I actually really like the both of the Wind Waker.
I'd
The
say
games.
HD's better. The only thing is that they did a bit too much of the graphical upgrade. They added way too much bloom.
The only like 3 Zelda games I've fully completed from start to finish is Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Breath of the Wild.
Wait, you beat Twilight Princess?
Yeah, I beat it.
Damn, what do you think about it?
It's a great game!
I know! It's my second favorite Zelda game. Right next to Majora's
We got to
Mask.
see a sexy Midna princess at the very end.
I know. Okay, well, before this gets down a completely different topic, thank you for watching. Go
Subscribe,
follow us everywhere,
like
good stuff, whatever.
Do what you need to do, guys.
You better subscribe and
Like,
follow,
subscribe.
because some random statistic probably says that 100% of everybody watching this is not subscribed.
If you don't like unjust suffering, then like subscribe.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Yep. Take care, everyone.